Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about the Armada ice swimmer. Let's get it. The Armada ice swimmer came out this year, and I loved this bait when it came out. Just love the colors, love its smaller size, and I love the swimming pattern. A lot of swim baits, when you retrieve them and you pause your retrieve, they sort of just slowly sink like this without any action at all. What I loved about the ice swimmer in particular was its wiggle like this, slowly wiggling down. And even as I'm doing it now, you can hear that it's rattling quite a lot. It's giving out a lot of noise. And that's what I love about this bait. So it's got this great swimming action, but as soon as you pause the retrieve, it just wiggles down and makes a lot of noise. Other baits, they can have great actions, but as soon as you pause it, it will just sink like this, or even slowly, something like that. But this bait really has that nice wiggly, slow sink. There's one problem with this bait, just a too shallow running of a bait. We're talking, 15 centimeters. 30 centimeters at most, and that's where I had trouble with this bait. Loved the action, loved the colors on this, but just couldn't really fish this properly. And so what I tried to do was to put on a weight in the nose hook right here, or a weight in the swivel in front, but when I did, I just lost that action that I really liked, especially that pausing action and the wiggle down. So unfortunately, I just sold my baits because I didn't use them a lot. I just thought they were just too shallow running, and so I didn't use them too much. And so anyways, I got a tip from a friend that I hadn't tried. And so I went on and tried it, and that's when I fixed the Armada ice swimmer to become one of my best favorite baits throughout this year. All right, so what I did with this bait, it doesn't sound like a lot, and it's not rocket science, but what I did was that I changed the weight system that I used. Instead of having something in the front, I put, as you can see down here, something at the bottom instead. And in particular, this is a Svartzonker, the button weight. And putting it right here just makes all the difference, because when you put the weight down here, you will keep that great swimming action. And the key with this weight system is actually to use the cushion that comes with this bait. And the reason being is, if you have a weight that sort of comes down just a little bit on the hook, or just a little bit down here on the not the swivel but the split ring, and that will make your bait just completely go nuts. You will destroy and completely mess up the action of this bait as well. So make sure to use the cushion. It needs to be pressed up against the body of the bait, and that makes all the difference. And so from being one of my most frustrating baits because it was so shallow running, it actually became one of my favorite baits to use this year. I did a video a few weeks ago about comparing a lot of swim baits, and I had this in there, and it wasn't my top one, it probably isn't, but this is definitely one of my favorites that I will use for 2024 a lot more. And since I weight this down, then it becomes a lot more have a lot more use cases for me. And especially when these colors are great, and ouch, these hooks are super sharp, and especially with this great rattle inside. And so specifically what I use with this one is a 5 gram weight, and I think that's the sweet spot for this bait. So put on 5 gram weight on here. It will keep its action, it will fish it a little bit more deeper, and it will still keep that great swimming action. And especially when you're stopping your retrieve, it will have that slow wiggle down which just makes the pikes go crazy and attack this bait. I think the design is really good actually. I think it's really great. Just these great eyes right here is great. But this bait is 12 centimeters. I think it is 50 grams. Yeah, it's 50 grams. And just adding those 5 extra grams so makes it 55 grams. So you can probably use a 7 gram on there as well. So 57 grams. That is the sweet spot for me. And then you'll have a little bit more of a sink to it, but keeping that action is key. So there you have it, guys. This is a shorter video, but I wanted to make one for you and just talk about the ice swimmer and how to fix it to make it fish properly in the proper depth according to me, which is like a meter or a meter and a half down, and you can weigh it down even more probably, but keeping that action with this 5 or 7 gram button is just key for me at least. So there you have it. I hope you guys liked it. Press that like button if you like these videos, and hit that subscribe button as well. It really helps out. So thanks guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Next up, Armada ice swimmer. Okay, putting it out there. Normal retrieve. It's got this nice little shake in the turns. Normal retrieve again. Okay, and then I'll have moving the bait with the tip of my rod. Yeah, it's not liking that at all. It's turning. Okay, I think I messed it up, but let's try it again. One more time. Moving the bait with the tip of my rod. Yeah, this one is super shallow. The ice swimmer is moving super shallow when moving the bait. Yeah, it's super easy to mess this up. It's not liking me jerking this bait.